Hello and welcome to today's reading Dippit. I have now finished reading Happy Place by Emily Henry. I thought it was a really great book. I would highly suggest it, and I'm happy that I am now in the know of why everybody liked it and suggested it. It's about three girls who met in college or university and how they were inseparable, and they always, now as adults, they always meet up in a place. It focuses on the one girl who is always refers back to her happy place when everything was more simpler, they were younger, and things like that. I would highly recommend this book to everyone. It's about 4 out of 5 stars for me, and it's about and there's a hint of second chance romance in this book. I thought it was great. I am now a huge fan of Emily Henry, and I would suggest other books that she has read or written. Right, I highly recommend. And Happy Place is definitely a good book. Hey, hello, how is everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's doing great. I've read a few chapters of Beach Read, and so far it's really good. I'm really liking how her editor really wants her to finish her book, but she's just not in the mood, and how the neighbors having all these parties or just being a tad obnoxious, and it's just creating lots of drama for them. Really enjoying it, right? But yesterday did get away from me a little bit, so the weekends usually do, right? But I was able to finish this one blanket, right, that I've been making. I'll move this. Oh my gosh, right? Isn't that super cute? I am so tonight I am gonna be putting a little border around it. Right, just to make it a little bit more fluffy or whatever. But isn't that super adorable? I'm really liking that. Yeah. Right, and one of the sections is clearly shorter, smaller than the other sections, but that's okay. Nobody's gonna complain. And I don't know. For this one, it was more about using and getting rid of the yarn, so I never have to worry or think about it ever again. More so than keeping it for making it for somebody in mind. I mean, I guess it's always nice to have baby blankets set aside and made for people, so that way they can. That way I have them. I don't know, right? And yeah, and I guess that's it. I guess. I think I might do a border of black, or I'm not sure, but I think this would be a cute just throw to give to somebody who's expecting a soon-to-be mom or somebody like that. But we'll see, right? That's definitely something I can think about in the future, right? But anyways, so Beach Read is good. Made that blanket. I will hopefully finish Beach Read by the end of the day tomorrow. Alright, other than that, I hope everything's doing well. Welcome to this week's vlog. And we are supposed to be getting a lot more snow over the course of this week, which is just going to make it a lot more nicer to, cool to stay inside and cozy and read a book. So that's always fun. Alright. Thumbs up. Hopefully everything's going well and bright for you guys, and we'll see you later. Okay. Bye. Hello and welcome to today's reading Dippit. Woohoo! Yes! Alright, so as you can see, my book of the month order has come in. So this month's bookmark says, "This book hits the plot." And it's got a little chef icon there, which I think is so super cute. I do think these books do hit the plot because, as you can see, I got The Divine Rivals, which I've started to read last night. Have I finished Beach Read yet? No, right? But when a book comes in your hands like this, and it's so popular, you want to give it a try, right? And then we have The Ruthless Vows, which is the sequel to Divine Rivals. So, that it is very much something I want to be reading afterwards. And this month's book of the month pick is Interesting Facts About Space, right, by Emily Austen, right, which I think should be cool. Should be a good read. Look at that, it's like a shooting star. Woohoo! Right, and now it's funny because the book of the month book, his First Lie Wins, I think, has become really really popular right now, but I decided not to get the thriller, and of course the thriller this month is the one everybody's right talking about. And right, it's just about, so it's like a nice kind of like nice little book about this girl and just how she meets people and just the relationships that you have. So I think that should be great, right? I mean, part of me is like, my TBR is going to be these 3 books plus the 2 from last month, like kind of like all my hardcovers like over there. So kind of like well, the one hardcover is Ready Player 2, which I need to read Ready Player 1, which is the softcover one right over there, right? But you know, like kind of the 4th being again Iron Flame, No One Can Know, and the River, What the River Knows, right? Which I do need to read. But one thing I do want to show you all before I get going is that I finished the blanket. Oh. Well, what I did was I just ended up putting like a black border on it. I was going to use a different yarn, but then I was like, no, because I used the black accent between the colors, the black border is just going to make it pop a little bit more. I have no idea who I'm going to give this to, why I made it. I think like I made it for a different reason, but now I'm like, I don't know if I want to give it to them, right? Like, it's okay if I do, but do I just want to keep it for safekeeping for somebody else? It's nice and soft. Well, it's got some texture. This yarn's definitely got texture to it. So I don't know if I just want to give it to, well, I guess right now I'm just going to save it. I mean, I could put it up on my Etsy store and see what happens, but right now it's just for keeps, for display, something that I want to be doing, right? I mean, it takes some skill to make this kind of a thing, and I'm happy that I'm able to do it. I think it's like super great, and I don't know. It's great. It's wonderful. I love it. It took a lot of effort, and I think because I like to watch TV as like I'm making stuff, so I think with this one I'm going to remember most watching the Santa Claus, both seasons and the movie. I mean, I watched other stuff while I was making it as well, but definitely the Santa Clauses. Alright, but I guess this is just kind of my update, right? My book of the month books, and finishing up this blankie. Yeah. Alright. Well, anyways, I guess I should thumbs up, get going. Ooh, and I guess I should say with Dune, which is back there, that I have also started to listen to that book, right? I've only read the first little book, and I like missed something, or I tripped something out of my phone while I was like listening to it, and I can't remember which one I was on exactly, so I'm gonna have to re-listen to some of it, but that's okay. I mean, it is what it is, right? But I think it's going to be, it's so far, it's, you know, we're just world building right now, but I think it's going to be amazing. Yeah. This time it's bye. Alright. See ya later. Alright, hello and welcome everybody to today's little reading Dippit. So, I didn't actually get a lot of reading done yesterday, mainly because I felt like really sick and like spent half my night like sleeping and trying to feel better. You know, stuff happens, and that's okay, right? But I did end up reading some of Beach Read, so now I'm about halfway through, and I think it's just so cute, like how she's helping Gus get through her book, or to like how they've challenged each other and how they're doing research together. And he's not really into rom-coms. Oh my gosh. I think it's so super cute. I think I like it. Right? I think I understand why people like this book, or why they think it's like one of Emily Henry's like first, or like one of their favorite books of hers. Right? And I think it's just super adorable and cute. Oh, I'm so happy I read it. Or I'm reading it, I guess I should say. Right? But other than that, I have looked at Divine Rivals, and I think I'm going to love it even more. I just need to read, but I feel a lot better today. Tired, but a lot better, So I'm going to be hopefully being able to read a little bit of both today. We're going to have to see. But anyways, that's just kind of what it is, how we're going to do it, right? And it's a super snowy day, which kind of, it's good and bad. I mean, we're expecting the snow, but because we got a lot of rain yesterday, which means there's going to be black ice out there, so stay safe, right, no matter where you are. Hello everyone, hopefully everybody's doing alright for today's reading Dippit. I unfortunately didn't get a lot of reading done yesterday because I just was so overly dramatic busy and I just couldn't make time for it. But I did read, which is the point. And I read a little bit of beach read, which is fantastic and something that I'm really happy and look forward that I did do. And yeah. And so I guess the comment I'm going to make today is more so about my book drop, that it is ever going to be a changing thing. I realized I was going to get rid of a bunch of books, but then I decided against it because of the fact that I could probably give away a majority of these as gifts. Now, I have gotten rid of some. I'm going to continue to get rid of more. Unfortunately, the first big unhaul of the year I forgot to take a video of or a picture of, so I won't be able to add that in here, but that's okay. Right, the books I'm sure we're going to give away on Saturday. I'll hopefully remember to do that. But as I was saying, that I'm either going to be reading these or just giving away as gifts. So that is one big thumbs up for me, and thank God for the e-reader, so that way I can actually make sure I read all of them if I get rid of them. But yeah, so that's just kind of it. And I'm loving the e-reader. I'm taking advantage of it. It's super great and all that. Right. Thumbs up to it, thumbs up to everything, and I'm really looking forward to reading a little bit more of Divine Rivals because I think it's going to be such a great series. Oh my gosh, or just such a great book based on everything I've read about it and what everybody's saying about it, and interesting facts about space. Oh my gosh, that's another big one. But anyways, I digress. I must get going. It is a very snowy day out there, right? Think of me. Alright. Until next time, bye. Hello, welcome everybody, and welcome to today's reading Dippit. Right, so last night I was able to finish Beach Read by Emily Henry. Woohoo! Right, and I thought it was really sweet, really cute. Right, like how she didn't really want anything to do with him and thought that he was her arch nemesis. Right, where all he wanted was for her to like him, to acknowledge him, right? And I just thought that was so super adorable. And then I found out, fellow Goodreads, that Emily Henry is coming out with another book, which I find so super cute. Aww. Right? So because of that, I'm so looking forward to that. But I've started to read more to Divine Rivals. Woohoo! Right? And I think Divine Rivals is going to be such a quick and easy read. Oops, sorry about that. Which I think is going to be super great. And I'm looking forward to it. And I will be able to read more of it this coming weekend. So hopefully I can read this book this weekend. Right? But when I was looking through my catalog on my Kobo, I was like, oh man, I should read another Taylor Jenkins Reid's book, right? Because she's such another freaking fantastic author, right? But then I was like, oh, but I got all these other books, right? And reading everything on the eKobo has been such a lifesend, right? Because I can it's easier to transport. I have 800 plus books or something like that on it, right? I was able to get a bunch of ebooks off of a coworker / friend of mine, which has been life-saving, right? So I'm enjoying that, right? But Beach Read is good, but Emily Henry's coming out with another book, and it isn't out yet, right? But I'm sure gonna read that when it comes out, right? Can't tell me no, right? But that is kind of it for me right now, I think, right? Oh my gosh, right? We got new books, always reading new books, and I'm enjoying it. Oh my gosh, life is perfect right now. I'm able to read everything that I've ever wanted to read, or I'm starting to, and again, last night, I was taking the bus, and I was just able to get on my e-reader and start reading and finish the 2 chapters. And I feel like that is part of the reason that helped me finish Retreat last night, is just because I was just able to just sit there and read it, right? Like, oh my gosh, starting to now, if I could only get myself to start listening to audiobooks on my way to and from work, that would be even better. Oh my goodness, right? Can't have everything, can't choose everything, but it is still something worth having, you know, at the end of the day. Oh my gosh, right? I don't know, what are you guys reading? What are you guys' thoughts on all this stuff? And I know the construction's still going on outside. It's quite noisy, and it's going to be like that for the next, I don't know. There's just 2 buildings going up in my area, so that is just going to be the way that it is for the next while. At least, like, it's not waking me up in the morning, which is, you know, prime, right? Anyways, that's, I'm gonna end it there. Hopefully everybody's doing alright. Tell me what your thoughts on Divine Rivals and Ruthless Vows, if you have read them before. And if you've read anything else by Rebecca Ross. Right? Anyways, cool beans. Right? Catch y'all later. So yesterday I did end up reading, well, hello and welcome to today's reading, Dippit. So I did end up reading a little bit of Divine Rivals, and it's so good. Oh my gosh, I love it. And so far it's kind of reminding me of the Hunger Games a little bit. But the other book in which I've started reading is One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid, because I realized that there's a movie about that book, or based on that book, and I kind of want to watch it, but you have to read the book before you watch it, right? So, you know, there's that. So that's what I'm going to plan on doing. But, you know, I'm going to read Divine Rivals. I'm hopefully going to finish at least one of them this weekend. We're just going to have to see, because I got some work this morning, and then I volunteer this afternoon. I should have the evening opened up to do whatever it is that I want to be doing, which is like so super great. And that, you know, of course, the display is going to look a little bit different because we were putting light fixtures up. And it's going to look so great, right? Remember this, like, read a little reading nook. It's going to look, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And I'm sure I'll show you guys what it's all going to look like. But yeah, you know, everything's just a thumbs up in regards to it. I got nice, beautiful nails, green and teal or blue. Yes. Got so excited about doing my nails. And of course, you know, then my nails got sparkle just like me, right? But anyways, hope everybody's having a great day, and we'll catch you all later. Alright, bye. Hello and welcome everybody to today's reading Dippit. So, I have finished one book this week, and that was Betrayed by Emily Henry. I have started to read Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross, and One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I did read a little bit of Divine Rivals last night, and I ended up reading more so of One True Loves. Could I have finished one of these 2 books yesterday? Probably. Did I? No. Could I attempt to do that again today? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could. But am I going to? Probably not. But anyways, I ended up spending a lot of time yesterday doing stuff for my website, which is pretty good. And that I ended up taking a lot of pictures of this thing right here, this display, so I could, you know, it's today's reading Dippit, which I post, is going to be more, you know, just a little bit better because of the pictures I took. Have I changed the backdrop of books? Yes. Have I taken some out? Yes. Right? And it's all because of the light fixture that I have up on top. I could show you guys, but it's not going to really look cool until later on tonight. Right? So maybe that is when I'll show everybody about it. Right? And it looks super cool, and I can make it whatever color I want, and I can also make it go to the sound or like the beats of music, which I think is like super cool as well, right? But in life, it is good to change. It's good to keep change going, so which is why I have kept change going on, and I do like it. But today is more about a little bit editing, resting, because I feel a little sniffly and congested today, which is not so good. But you know what? It's life. We're here to live it, right? And yeah, so other than that, it was pretty good. I'm going to, yeah, just edit some and then rest, relax, and to read. That is said plan for the rest of my current day. Right, so hopefully I'll be able to read, I mean, you know, another week with one book read, but then until next week I should have 2 books read. So, you know, to each their own, right? Thumbs up. Hopefully everybody is keeping warm, keeping safe, and having had a wonderful week, and that, you know, plans for another good week yet ahead of us. All right, bye.